Alright, I am back here with the next episode of Arkham Knight, A Matter of Family. And I had to make sure I switched costume before I started this next video, so we went from one animated series costume to the next one. We are now in the new Batman Adventures costume. And this is the costume Barbara wears when Dick stops being Robin. He becomes Nightwing, and Tim is officially welcomed to the family as the new Robin. By this point in the cartoon, Dick would somewhat work with the family, but is mostly doing his own thing. Barbara essentially became the new main partner of Bruce. And, you know, Tim was the rookie. This costume that she's actually wearing is very similar to the default costume they have for Barbara in Arkham Knight. It's very similar. It's black and yellow like a lot of other previous Barbara Gordon costume design. But since it's the Arkham version, it has all the, it's way more armored up and way more stylized. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like something straight out of the New 52. Hang on. Yeah, I want to make sure he got up. Dang, the air elbow drop was crazy.
I need to deactivate the bomb.
Charlatan.
Presto.
There we go.
Keep looking for those bombs. I'll free the rest of the hostages.
I'll let you know what turns up.
Thanks, Tim. Alright, time to go to work. Now, is the Great White meant to be a reference to the Great White Shark? The Batman enemy who's known for, like, making crappy deals? We talked about the Great White Shark when I did my Arkham Asylum Let's Play. Because he was one of the many, I'm trying to remember how I get down here. Oh, do I have to go this way first? Okay, never mind. I thought I had the choice of which one I wanted to do. But apparently not. Okay, I guess I'll do this next. But I am definitely going to take a different approach because I can see that sniper. Better attack from a side as opposed to going straight forward. Whew. Now, hold on a second. Since we're in the past, I want to see something. Where's the asylum? Where would the asylum be? Is that it up there? Okay. Okay, this is perfect. Okay. Please don't see me. Yes, come here. Man, these guys have poor peripheral vision. Even though it feels like he should have saw me out of the corner of his eye, he somehow didn't. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just glad that I got him. Oh, thank God. I figured that I would sink down low enough to where they wouldn't see me. Now, if I can just get behind these two, I'll have the perfect run. Yes. Yes, this is perfect. I don't know why normally when you have the option to do double takedown, they would just let it be the Y button. But for some reason, they had it attached to be the X button.
I could use that crane to help me get through the barricade.
I was expecting to do a double takedown by pressing Y. Well, then I guess it was because those two were the last ones around, so the game considered it an ambush as opposed to just being a stealth takedown. Well, that was fun. If only I could actually... Oh, so now you give me the option. What? Okay, that was weird. Because I didn't get the meter notification before, as I normally would. For some reason, it didn't pop up until after I dropped this. Wow, these guys are lucky that it didn't drop on their heads. No, you don't. Nay, nay. Excuse me, sir. Hands off. I did not give you permission to touch me. Jesus, the spin kicks are crazy. I'm waiting for her to give somebody another bitch slap. Get up. Oh my god, I don't have blade dodge takedown either. I am a really new to Batgirl right now.
Batgirl, I'll let you in on a little secret. This is the most trouble I've ever gone to for anyone. It really is.
Liar.
Why? 'Cause I'm concerned. Deeply concerned. You see, Batman hasn't been himself these past few months. If he's not late, he's exhausted. If he's not exhausted, he's preoccupied, making all kinds of silly mistakes. I believe they call it baby brain. Best way to cure baby brain is to get rid of the babies.
Who's he calling a baby?
Not you.
Better not.
Bruh. But that line gave me the... Well, obviously, since Tim is here, this is after Jason died. There's no other way around that. But, Joker saying that line made me believe that in this version of the, tale, Joker got rid of Jason, not because he was jealous of him, or the fact that he thought...
There we go.
No, not even because he was jealous of him. It's because of the reason why he has, like, a hatred for most members of the Bat family in the comics. It's because Joker feel that the game that him and Batman play only matters when it's just him and Batman playing. He hates the fact that more people have gotten involved in their game over the years.
Think again. Better say your prayers.
Gotta remember, you can only do fear takedowns in this version by setting up an ambush opportunity first. Okay, I did change this. It looked like the gray one in different coloring. I was confused for a second.
I'm okay, Batgirl. But I can't say the same for Gordon. Joker's got planning something sick.
But no, yeah, as I was saying, it's very much like how it was in the Death in the Family comic, where Joker's like, I'm tired of Batman being distracted by all these family members. I'm tired of dealing with all the Robins and the Batgirls. I miss the days when it was just me and Batman running around. So I want to get back to those glory old days by killing off all the other Bat family members and just calling it a day. And that's kind of what he's doing here. It's why he doesn't want Batman to show up. He only wanted Robin and Batgirl here because in his mind they are the ones causing him strife in his relationship with Batman. So this is kind of a interpretation of Death in the Family, kind of a Killing Joke thing, but trust me, the only Killing Joke parts about this is the fact that we're at an amusement park. That's pretty much it. And that Gordon's involved. And that Joker kidnapped him. Which I guess there's a lot now that I think about it. But anyway, let's keep going. Let me check the timer first. Alright. There's a lot of stuff to mess with in here too.
Burrows through the glass and gets stuck.
How come the glass is orange back then?
Actually, glass is orange in its natural state. It has to go through all kinds of chemicals and crap to become transparent.
Man, they press.
Yeah. You can knock out 4 enemies just by doing that. But that's the fun part about Barbara's thing. A lot of these opportunities are literally here just for you to mess around with stuff. Sure, you have plenty of opportunities to just, you know, take out enemies like you normally would in any other self-encounter. But let's be fair. You're doing these encounters specifically just so you can find all the ways Barbara can interact with the environment and take out enemies. It's why they give you these large rooms and like so many dudes to work with. Because you saw that I took out 4 guys with 1 trap. Yeah, I can blind everybody in the room. I could probably do one of those. Yeah, I could probably get away with doing some takedowns if I do that. I could also probably drop these on enemies' heads if I throw batterings at them, right? No, you can't? What can you do? They wouldn't be glowing like that if you can't interact with them, I feel like. It doesn't matter. I gotta start taking out some guys. Is he going to turn around? It doesn't look like he is. Ooh. There we go. I just needed one of them to walk away a little bit before I did it. And just to clear up that spot again. I don't see a lot of people doing this when I see them play Arkham Knight or any Arkham game. But when you string up an enemy with the inverted takedown, you can literally just throw a battering at it, drop them on their heads, so that you can use the same grapple point again. I've had so many Arkham games where I will repeat the process of lifting somebody with the inverted takedown. Their screens will lure people to that point. Then, it's about to happen. Then you would drop them with a batarang so that you can come over here and do it again. And you can do that endlessly too. I just don't want to keep doing that because I'm sure it's going to get boring after a while. The fact that you can get away with that is crazy. And thankfully they also don't have any medics around, so I don't have to worry about anybody being woken up. Okay, there's two guys down here. Oh, never mind. He's about to go up. Okay. Which way are you going, buddy? Left or right? Okay, you're going that way. I'm going up. Okay, I just need to figure out where you're going. Okay. Come here. Ooh, okay. There's a wall. Okay. I got scared. I thought he was going to see me down the hallway. But nope, there's a wall. Oh my god, don't let me have a third inverted. This game's gonna let me have a third inverted takedown. Okay, once again, there's a wall, so I can take him out. Those two are still hanging underneath that vantage point. Fine. Come here. He was begging for it. They were just standing there. I made that look way easier than it should have been. Hang on, citizen, I got you.
Thanks, Batgirl. Listen, you need to be careful. I heard Joker's talking about some trap for you and Robin. He wants to kill you both. There's some sort of...
Oh, it is Valentine's Day. I completely forgot about that. Oh my god, wait. If it's Valentine's Day, then it's going to make those allegations about Joker secretly being in love with Batman all the more verified. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, there is a long-running theory in the comic book community that the reason why Joker is so obsessed with Batman is because he's secretly in love with him.
What was that?
A bad joke.
Joker tends to make a lot of those.
He's about to make his last one.
And, you know, you can trace examples of this kind of behavior Joker
I've got a bomb here and the wiring
shows
is a
off
little
throughout
unorthodox.
all the different Batman incarnations. The animated series has reference to it. All the different movies have reference to it. What was that line from Arkham Knight that he says? Where he's like, me stuck deep inside you. Is this even where I'm supposed to go? The timer just started and I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Like, where's the map indicate? Oh, I see it now. Like, why is it so faded out? I couldn't even tell where I was supposed to go.
Got a white roses this year.
Tim,
I
you're
need
just
to
as smart as
deactivate
I
the
am.
bomb.
Why aren't you disabling the bomb? Phony. Of course, it's not that. This is Joker, so it has to be funny related, right? Fraud. Ah,
Not even a challenge.
Finding a prospective partner is never easy for birds. Robins and bats solve this problem by meeting in crime-infested nooks and charming each
is
other
he doing a
with
nature
wild
documentary?
space and sun-bashing.
Oh my god, he is. That's hilarious. But it's time though.
You like this?
Oh my god, I wasn't even aiming for the medic. I was aiming for this guy.
Let's take these clowns together.
Oh my god, air DDT. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Ooh. Even though I specifically did this after all the Arkham Knight story stuff, I guess this particular DLC, well, obviously it takes place before all the Arkham games, but apparently I'm stuck there because none of my upgrades are working. I was just trying to do Blade Dive Takedown and Robin when it's not working. So apparently all my upgrades get turned off in the Arkham episodes, which I could get for this one since it technically takes place before the events of the entire series, so I get it, but still, it kind of sucks. God, I wanted to show off just how similar Batgirl was to Bruce. You can see it in the animations, but she normally would have the backlaw disarm, and she would have blade. Well, everybody can do blade dodge takedown, but the fact that she can do all Batman special moves is supposed to be the interesting part. But I can't show that right now because for some weird reason, those particular moves don't want to be on. Is there somebody else around? Okay, there he is. The music was still going, so there had to be somebody who was still conscious.
I think I may have picked up a trail of laughing gas.
The Joker?
Could be.
Let me know what you find.
Will do.
Okay, we are nearing the end of this, mind you. Because once I get to this last section of hostages, and then I think there's one more round of bomb disarming, we'll be done with the Matter of Family stuff. Like I said, it doesn't take that long if you're just going straight for all the story stuff. What the? Okay, game, why? I hate when it does that. So, even though there's a combat encounter right in front of him, that particular enemy didn't read that I was here engaging combat and instead read me as a roamer, essentially. Because rather than just engaging the fight, he just stood there and threw a rock at me. That's normally what happens when you are seen by enemies, but the enemies can't just get to you by running up to you. So their natural next step is to try to throw objects at you. And that's what he did there, even though that's not what they're supposed to do when I'm that close to them. Dude! That takedown was dirty. Oh man, let me check how long I've been recording. I was having too much fun with that last fight. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to stop here, everybody. We had a good amount of content for this part. And we got to see Barbara kick ass in another new costume. So, stick around for next week. We're going to save this next set of hostages. We're going to use another Batgirl costume. And, you know, we'll just talk about whatever topics come to my head at the moment. As always, I appreciate all love and support. Let me know how you guys are going to be spending your summers. I hope you all stay cool outside. And I'll see you all next week with more Arkham Knight. Bye.